pizza, pasta, macaroni, salami, and now tanks from Italy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another news episode, and today, oh boy, I am super excited, because yesterday Wargaming announced Italian tanks with new gun system or reloading mechanics, highly complicated reload mechanics.
The most important thing for this gun is the new mechanics. The mechanics are highly complicated.
I am actually super excited. Hopefully it is going to happen in 2018. So 2018 is going to be big year for World of Tanks because of that 1.0 update as well. And Italian tanks most likely, I hope, in 2018, maybe during holidays, Christmas time, as they did with Swedish Tech Tree, for example. They released the Swedish TDs and medium/heavy Tech Tree at the same time. That was super exciting as well for the game, something new. But now Italian vehicles, medium tank, as they said, the first line is going to be medium tank line.
We started with the medium tank Tech Tree. It will be a complete Tech Tree from Tier 1 through Tier 10.
With new loading system called Auto Reloader. Yes, auto reloader, this is how they call it. And I actually have some super early specs about the upcoming Tier 8 premium vehicle. And some gameplay action as well from the Wargaming Steve Diary episode where they announced this news. But our first Tier 8 vehicle is going to be a premium medium tank, and they said it had to be similar to the top tier Italian medium tanks, so people can start learning this new auto reloader and can do some practicing as well on the battlefield while training Italian tank crew members. As I said, for crew members are perfect fit for tier 8, tier 9, tier 10 vehicles.
If we are speaking about the Italian tech tree on the whole, as far as our development traditionally goes, low and mid tiers present either pre-war or World War II vehicles.
From this screen we can see how many Italian tanks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that 7th in the very back is that new tier 8 premium. I think so, at least, it looks exactly the same. We do not have any more details about those low tier vehicles, but I have a couple names over here, maybe it is helpful for you. We have Fiat 3000, we have Carro Armato L640, Carro Armato M1340, Carro Armato M1441, Carro Armato P2640, and Ansaldo Fiat P43 BIS bis. Those are the names for some low-tier vehicles, but let's talk about that new upcoming Tier 8 Premium Italian Auto Reloader medium tank. Yep, quite a long name. By the way, what was the name of the vehicle, Wargaming? Can you help me out over here?
For now, let's lift the veil on the first premium Tier 8 vehicle, the Progetto M35 Modification 46.
The Progetto M35 Modification 46. Progetto 46.
Well, we haven't decided on the name yet.
Well, let me help you out a little bit. What about this one? Sounds good to me, or what do you guys think? And by the way, it is not Progetto, it is Progetto M35 Modification 46. This is how you have to pronounce it, in my opinion. My Italian friends are going to back me up. Progetto, not Progetto. Yeah. But let's take a look at this vehicle. Super early specs, as you can see from this picture as well. All statistics aren't final and are subject to change before final release. Progetto M35 Modification 46 from Supertest. Tier 8 premium vehicle with 1400 hit points. 60 frontal armor, 30 on the sides, 20 in the rear on the hull, 80 frontal armor on the turret, but no information about the gun mantle, spaced armor and all that, 40 on the side and 25 in the rear of the turret. Turret traverse speed 37.55 degrees per second, tank traverse speed 41.72 degrees per second. Shells in this new auto reloading system 4. More about that auto reloading system a little bit later. This is going to be my next topic, but 4 shells. View range 390, really good for a tier 8 premium medium tank. Top speed 55 and 20, moving backwards. Penetration 212, 259, most likely AP and APCR, I guess. Maybe APCR as a standard ammunition as well, but 259 seems to be APCR premium penetration. And 45 with HE. 240 alpha damage. That was actually kind of expected for this kind of gun. And 320 with HE. Accuracy 0.32, you can boost it down to 0.3 easily, maybe even under 0.3, like with improved equipment units, food, brothers in arms and all that. Aiming time at the moment is also really good, 2.01 seconds. You can play this vehicle with vertical stabs, with beast crew, consumables, equipment units. So gun handling, overall gun handling is really good, I can say that. But reload time over here is interesting, from 9.59 seconds to 16.3 second reload time. Why it is like that, I am going to explain you that in a moment. And from the gameplay footage that I was able to see from the video, I can say that this vehicle has at least 7 degrees of gun depression. I was looking at the gun angles and all that, so at least 7 to 8 degrees of gun depression as well. So overall gun handling is really awesome. No armor whatsoever. Quite a big profile as well. So this is quite a big vehicle, easy to hit and easy to penetrate, super easy to penetrate. No information yet about gun mantle, about any spaced armor, and they said this vehicle is going to be more like a support-ish vehicle, but you can be aggressive as well if you would like to empty your full clip, if you see an opportunity to go full ham. But it is meant to be more like a sniper support-ish vehicle. This is what they said. So gun handling is really good, mobility is really good, no armor whatsoever, view range 390 is also really good, you can easily boost it to the max, to the 455 meter range, easily. And yeah, first specs about Progetto M35 Modification 46. Some gameplay action on the background for you as well from that World of Tanks developer Tyrits video, as I said. But now let's talk about this new reloading system called Auto Reloader. At first I tried to explain it to you as easily as possible, and after that I let Wargaming do some explanation as well, maybe it helps you out. But as easily as possible. So let's say you have 4 shells in the system, in this new auto reloader system. First shell reloads in 10 seconds. Second shell in 8 seconds, third shell in 6 seconds, and final shell in 4 seconds, if you do not disrupt that reloading cycle. So now you have 4 shells ready in your tank, you have reload time between every single shot as well. This is different timer. From the video I was able to see that on the Progetto M35 it was 2.5 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. But as soon as you pull the trigger, your gun starts automatically loading 1 shell. The more shells it has to load, the longer the reload time is. And let's say you fire 2 shots, your reload time was once again interrupted, and reload time is going to be longer. So you have different options. You can empty your clip if you see a killing opportunity. You can fire only 2 shots, so you have 2 shots ready, but the other 2 shots are reloading at the same time. So this vehicle, in my opinion, is a really good tank in trading shots. One enemy medium tank can take 1 shot, you can take 2 shots at the same time, for example, but you have 2 more shots ready, so they cannot rush you down. And you have to find the best solution for every single situation. They said, if you decide to fire 1 by 1, if you decide to fire shots 1 by 1, regular tank is going to be better at that. Because to load in your first shot takes around 10 seconds, and 10-second reload time for a 240 alpha damage is nothing special. It is actually super bad. But if you decide to go in like an autoloader, like this one over here, TVP T50, then autoloaders are better at emptying their full clip. Emptying and reloading their full clip. Autoloaders are better at that, so you have to find the correct balance. I have to admit, this is not the easiest thing to explain without any gameplay action, without any hands-on gameplay action. As soon as I get to do that, I think you all are going to understand a lot better as well. But let's see what Wargaming has to say about that.
The mechanic is similar to a drum in the following ways. You don't have a single shell, but several shells. There is also a pause between firing the shells when you can't open fire. It's a so-called auto-reloader. The mechanic also resembles cyclic guns in the fact that you start auto-reloading immediately after a shot. The mechanic is peculiar because all the processes occur automatically. Auto-reloading starts after you fire a shell. You don't need to do anything. But if you open fire prematurely, before auto-reloading is complete, the process will be interrupted and then started anew. If we fire a single shell, auto-reloading starts without our participation. If we don't shoot during that time, the shell will be replenished. With just one shell fired, auto-reloading takes, for example, 8 seconds. With 2 shells fired, auto-reloading takes 11 seconds and then 8 seconds. With all 3 shells fired, auto-reloading takes approximately 14, and then 11, and then 8 seconds. The more shells we've loaded, the faster the next shells are reloaded. If you are waiting for a shell to auto-reload, you will fire slower than a normal vehicle. If you fire all shells at once, you will be reloading for so long that even a drum vehicle would do it faster. One way you definitely shouldn't play this vehicle would be to use only a single firing technique. If you plan to fire all shells all the time, use a drum vehicle. Such a vehicle will do this task much more efficiently.
For example, the shell bounces off the target, and you know that you no longer have a chance to fully unload your potential damage after you have fired the first shot. You wait. You just wait until 1 or 2 shells replenish. You spend significantly less time on the auto-reloader than on fully reloading a drum. As soon as a chance comes by, for example, the enemy team makes a mistake, the gaming situation changes. You unload a full drum, and you know that you are going to pay for that with the reload time. But you know that you will have time later to fully reload.
And back to me. Thank you, boys. Hopefully this helps you out a little bit more. And by the way, those new HD maps. I cannot wait for those. But 2018 is going to be one big year for this game. 1.0, Italian vehicles, new gun system, new loading systems. On the top of that, new maps, hopefully. A lot of balancing, a lot of overbuffing, over-nerfing. As usual, guys, you know how it is. But I'm excited. 2018 is going to be one awesome year for this game. Ladies and gents, this was my news episode for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about Italian vehicles, as much as you know about them at the moment. About this new auto reloader or auto reloader or whatever it is. Let me know and keep enjoying your weekend. Meanwhile, check out my Beast Mode Care store. Maybe there is something for you. Maybe it is new design. Check it out. And I thank you for tuning in. Keep enjoying your weekend, stay awesome, take care, and bye. Wrong button. Bye.